You score a 1,580 on the SAT at 13 years old, not as a test, as a practice round your mother schedules on a Tuesday. You think that means something about you. It does, just not what you think. Here is where this ends. A glass-walled office on the 14th floor, your name on the door, your reflection in the window, a chest that has not moved right in 4 years. But first, let's go back to where this started. 1989. You arrive in a house where the refrigerator has a magnet that says, "Excellence is not a destination." You will not understand the irony of this for 40 years. Age 4. You read a sentence aloud at a dinner party. The room goes quiet. Your father's face does the thing. You will spend the next 6 decades chasing that face. Age 7. You bring home a 98. Your mother circles the 2 missed points in red pen. Not cruel, instructional. You file this in the place where feelings go to become fuel. Age 9. There is a boy named Marcus in your class. Marcus draws spaceships on his homework instead of completing it. His mother gets called in twice. You watch Marcus from the second row and understand fully what you are not allowed to be. The loop stays open. Marcus stays in it. 1999. 8th grade. The identity is a load-bearing wall now. You do not know this yet. Age 14. You make straight A's in Algebra 2 AP World History and a Latin elective no one else takes. The guidance counselor calls your parents. She uses the word trajectory. Your father prints out the email and puts it on the refrigerator next to the magnet. Age 16. There is a girl. She asks you to skip a Saturday study session and drive to the beach. You say no. She stops asking. This is the last time someone asks you to be somewhere without a purpose. You register it as the right choice. The wrong feeling gets filed. Age 17. You finish first in your class. The principal announces it at assembly. You wait for the thing that is supposed to happen in your chest. It does not come. You move immediately to the next target. This is the first hollow victory. You do not name it that. GPA 4.71. Class rank 1 of 312. AP exams passed. 7. College, US News. Rank 6. Friendships abandoned. 4. Relationships ended for grades. 2. Saturdays at beach. 0. Times cried without a reason. 0. 2003. You get into the school. The 1. Your mother cries at the kitchen table. Your father shakes your hand. You notice this distinction and bury it at exactly the depth required to function. Age 19. You declare economics, the practical choice, the responsible architecture. A friend named Yusuf declares English literature, and your stomach does something you interpret as pity. Yusuf will later write a book you will not have time to read. Age 21. You graduate summa cum laude. The diploma weighs less than you expected. You're already on a train to New York for a first-round interview at a firm where the starting analysts sleep 4 hours a night and call it a meritocracy. You believe this, not literally, functionally. The distinction does not matter yet. 2007. You are 23, 81 hours a week. You track this in a spreadsheet you update every Sunday. A VP named Daniel Park gets the Merrill account you sourced. He thanks you in a meeting by mispronouncing your last name. No one corrects him. You do not correct him. You update the spreadsheet. Age 25. You miss your college roommate's wedding for a client call that is rescheduled anyway. You send a gift, a nice one. You pick it in 6 minutes on Amazon at 11:47 p.m. The card reads, "So sorry I couldn't be there." You mean it. This makes it worse. 2011. You are 27. The performance review uses the phrase exceeds expectations for the 5th consecutive year. Your manager, Daniel Park, gets the directorship you were told was yours. He has an MBA from Wharton. You have better numbers. The numbers do not vote. Age 28. You get a therapist. She asks you what you want. You give her a 5-year plan. She writes something down. You do not ask what. Age 30. The firm goes through a restructuring. You survive it. 14 people do not. You survive it because you are useful, and you know this, and you save this knowledge for a night 2 years from now when you will need to feel something. Annual performance rank, top 3%. Total compensation age 30, $310,000. Promotions received, 4. LinkedIn endorsements, 112. Weddings missed, 3. Close friends, present, 1. Therapist turnover, 3. Vacations taken in full, 0. 2019. You are 35. You are a director. Daniel Park is a managing partner. The structural fact does not change. You stop updating the spreadsheet. This is the almost escape. Your college friend Yusuf calls and says there is a fellowship in Portugal. Research-based, low pay, application due in 3 weeks. You open the PDF. You read it fully. You close it. The reason you tell yourself, the timing. The real reason. You do not know who you are if you are not the number at the top of the list. These are not the same same reason. Age 37. You marry. She is smart, driven, second in her law school class. You compare CVs on the first date, laughing, and neither of you notices this is not a joke. The exit shuts. It sounds like a good decision. 2029. You are 45. The title is Managing Director. It is on a card, a door, a signature block. Your right shoulder has not rotated fully in 3 years. An orthopedist calls it a stress accumulation injury. You schedule the follow-up twice and cancel it twice. There is a deliverable. Age 47. Your daughter brings home a 94 in 4th grade math. You ask her what happened on the other 6 points. Her face does the thing. Your father's face. You see the sequence complete itself. You say, "I just want you to reach your potential." These are the exact words. You heard them at age 7. The loop closes. You continue. Age 49. Your wife makes partner. You take her to dinner at the restaurant that requires 3 weeks' notice. You check your phone twice during the appetizer, 4 times during the main course. She watches you do this. She orders dessert alone. She does not mention it. This is worse than if she had mentioned it. Title, Managing Director. Compensation, age 49, $1.1 million. Teams managed, 47 people. Industry recognitions, 6. Daughter's recitals attended, 2 of 9. Vacations completed, decade, 1. Dinners without phone, 0. Conversations without agenda, 0. The glass-walled office, 14th floor. Your name on the door. This is the image from the beginning. You are inside it now. The chest moves in short intervals. The cardiologist says the word chronic and then a second word you do not write down because you are already calculating the calendar impact. 2041. You are 52. The firm announces a strategic restructuring. You have heard this before. You survived it before. You are on the wrong side of it this time. The Tuesday email arrives at 9:14 a.m. It uses the phrase difficult but necessary. The firm continues. You do not. You sit in the glass office for 11 minutes after the call ends. The city continues below. Your reflection in the window is a person who has maximized every available metric. The chest does not move right. This is not a metaphor. It is a cardiology bill you have not opened. Age 52. You think, for the first time without burying it, about Marcus and his spaceship drawings. What you felt watching him was not pity. It was the specific grief of someone watching a person be free and understanding at 9 years old that freedom is not available to you. You did not choose this. You were chosen for it. The distinction does not matter now either. The 1,580 is still on the wall, a framed certificate. Your daughter has not been in this office in 2 years. The certificate does not know this. One thing stays open, the PDF from Yusuf, Portugal. You never deleted it.